All right, everybody, welcome back to episode 2 of The Adventures of Clippy. Sorry for starting slightly late. Let's get into it. I don't know how to function with these daytime streams. Hey, Sharon. Okay, so I was thinking about this this morning, and I think we have sort of two ways we can go as far as training. Because we're pretty good on toughness, like 95. Yeah, I'm sure you guys have noticed early on when we were doing the playing dead thing and getting up, we were getting like 4 levels of toughness. That we're now to the point where we're getting like 2 or 3%. So we've really hit diminishing returns on toughness, which is fine. 95 is plenty for what we're gonna do, and that's also true of dodge. Whereas at the beginning, each dodge we were doing, and the ironic thing here is you actually get more dodge from being hit than successfully dodging. So you level this faster getting hit versus, you would think the extended 10-minute dodge lock would power level this. Not really. So even this is slowing down significantly. So I think it's time for the next phase, which is going to be some strength training. To do that, we need money. And the two ways I like to get money are either going to be we go out and fight more fog princes, which is fun. I'm down to do that. Or we can go on an ancient ruin raid, which is also fun. And I'm down to do that. So I'll kind of leave it up to you guys. If we're doing the ruin, I'm going to need to get a backpack. And the best backpack is actually here in this Thieves Guild. If we're just fighting fog princes, the backpack actually doesn't hurt because then you can stick a bunch more heads in there. Okay, yeah, we'll do a little recap of the progress we made yesterday, yeah, because I'm sure some people are new to the stream today, and I'll do just a quick recap. Okay, so we did the Cannibal Hunter's start, which started us up here near Cannibal Village. We just ran. We ran down here to Burns Tower where we healed ourselves. We went west to this workshop where we picked up some loot. Then from the workshop, we went south to Mongrel here in the Fog Islands. All this time, we were pretty much avoiding combat. Once we got to Mongrel, we sold the loot, bought some repair kits, and then we went out and we basically last night, we were just training toughness and dodge. We did get some like dexterity and martial arts also, just from fighting fogmen. We kept trying to save the Holy Nation Outlaws, and I don't know that we saved a single one. We managed to get one guy to Mongrel, but then he followed us back out to his own doom. And we did try. We tried quite hard to save as many as we could. Viewers last night can testify to the fact we did try, but sometimes trying is not enough. Sometimes you need actual skills. The toughest thing holding us back was strength, because we would try to pick somebody up to carry him out, and we would go way over our weight limit, and then our speed would drop. Right now we have a speed of about 83, which is reasonably fast. Fast enough to probably get away from most fogmen. Well, if you're double your carrying weight, this drops to like 40. You're not getting away from fogmen with 40 speed. So we spent a lot of time trying to save Holy Nation Outlaws, escape servants, and it not working. Okay, let's do ruins, because we already did, and we'll do more fog print stuff later because it's such an easy way to make money, especially now that we're getting better at combat. So let's do a ruin run, and I'm gonna get ourselves a backpack. And to get the one I want, we need to join the Thieves Guild, which is gonna cost some money. The text here is funny, where if you ask to join, they just say, sure, it's going to cost money. And then the text is, that's it. I don't have to complete a test or prove myself or something. And the guy says, do I look like I've got time for handing out busy work? So that's, a shot at every other RPG game that has ever existed. 10,000, it is steep, but hopefully it's worth it. There should be like, is this their merchant? I think it is. Let's see what he's got. Thieves backpack. This is what I'm looking for. So this one is, the way backpacks work in this game is they give you a bunch more storage space, which is sort of intuitive. But they make what you're carrying in the backpack lighter as well. That's it's easier to show than to explain, sort of. Now, the drawback of most of the backpacks, especially like the larger ones, is you get penalties to various skills, which sometimes you can want. If you're training, sometimes you want to intentionally lower your skills. But sometimes you don't want that. So just running around with a large backpack all the time is not, always the best idea. The nice thing about these thieves backpacks is they're a little bit smaller. Like, we're going to just buy the regular one. And then let me open my bag. So you can see all our extra storage space. So that's great. But this thing doesn't really penalize you much. A -2 to combat skills, that's not a big deal. And then you can see our athletics, combat speed, stealth effect, dodge, it's all 1.0. Some of the bigger backpacks, it's like, 0.6 on those things. So you'll be much slower. You can't sneak, you can't dodge. So we will buy a large backpack later and fill it with iron ore for training purposes, but we're not there yet. I'm gonna go to this ruin up here. I like this one. I think it's probably one of the closer ones. Hopefully we don't run into any, if we just run into fogmen, I'll leave them alone. But if they're carrying somebody or we see somebody being eaten, I feel duty bound to help as Clippy. So we'll see what we run into. I don't hear anybody screaming, so far so good. Not seeing a lot of fog guys in general, which is fine. Looks like we're going to run right through a camp. I think we can probably outrun them at this point. Let's see if anybody wants to chase us. Should I look around and see if there's any... No, nobody's on poles, I don't think. Otherwise, they would be clustering up, so... Okay, they are trying to chase us. I think we can just outrun them. Yeah, they already gave up. Okay. I'm sure you guys have noticed there is like a day-night cycle in the game, where this is the morning of day 11. We're actually pretty quick. Run speed 84 is not bad. One of the perks of going with no armor and no weapons. We're super light. We only have 9 kilograms on us, and that's just this random stuff. Once we get a bunch of loot, it will slow us down. But we should still be able to like get back. We can also sneak our way back. We could even sneak our way there. We're now sneaking like quite fast. Is there a way to check your speed while sneaking? But you can see just from watching, like, this is not a slow sneak. It's stealth in this game is like not balanced, not adjusted, especially as it relates to the stealth KOs. It's laughably broken. This area is kind of interesting. There's like all these like metal like foundations and like old building frames sticking up, and then there's like these really vertical terrain elements. It looks kind of cool, but it does funky stuff with the camera if you're not careful, as well as pathing. But there's a lot of parts of the map where that's kind of the case. This area is called Obedience. This circle here, sort of. It's, I think, exclusively populated by the old ancient robot guardians that are sort of feral and attack everything on sight except for each other. But we can use that to our advantage. That'll be a part of our training plan. We'll get to that. Okay. So here's, I guess this is the first ruin we've really looked at. So these have multiple levels with the best loot typically at the top. There is a gate here with a decent level lock on it. We're up to lockpick 30, which is okay. It's enough to pick this thing. Might take us a little bit of time. That's fine. I'm going to speed 3 this because at 14%, I played XCOM and EU4. I know we could be here for 10 minutes doing this. But you guys see how it's going up slightly? Here, we'll watch our stat here. So, I mean, even when we fail, this is good XP. So I don't even mind. Okay, got it. Let's open this thing. And I'm going to go like speed 1 through most of this. Actually, I'll save again. There is some sort of scary stuff in here. I guess we'll walk around this way. Okay, so here's one. These security spiders. Kind of scary. There are 2 of them here. 3. 3 on the ground floor. I don't think there's a lot of good loot down here. So I'm trying to remember the best way to do this. I'm not sure if I should go aggro all of them first. I think that's the way to go. I think you aggro all of them, so I'm going to run upstairs. See if I can get upstairs without being spotted. I don't know, I'm walking... No, wait, I just ran through him, and he didn't notice that? Okay. Whatever. Let's see how far we can get. We do have pretty high stealth skill. Yellow. Okay. Okay. Are we just going to stealth our way into this whole thing? The best loot is in this pocket here. Yeah, Sharon, that's the plan. If we get spotted, we run them outside, loop around, lock the gate on them. Easy peasy. The only thing that's annoying is sometimes like 1 or 2 will drop off and pull back, and you sort of have to try it a couple times. I don't see us getting in here without this guy aggroing, but let's give it a shot. Well, maybe we did. Normally, I don't have stealth 70 when I come here, so this is kind of wild. Also, let's check this box. Tools. Does lockpicking make noise? Is this gonna aggro these guys? Oh, yes. Yes, it is. And that's junk anyways. The other thing that can happen is sometimes these guys, their like unit model is so wide, they can actually block exit points. And that's not ideal. Okay, so they're aggroed. Let's run to the second floor. See, we're getting kind of body blocked. Let me through. And we have to make sure this last guy stays with it. Okay. They're so slow. You can lose them accidentally. Let's waste a little bit of time here. Are they... See everybody coming down, maybe? Let's go passive for a second so we stop running at them. Wait, we're passive. Why are we still acting like we're going to fight? I think we need to re-aggro this guy up top. In open space, yeah, he is fast. He's fast and stealthy. In open space, we can dodge these guys easier. It's in these like constricted areas that sometimes we like can't move for a second. Okay, this guy is coming down. So let's run over here for a second. And over here. So this might look like a bad situation. It is kind of a bad situation, but hopefully we can just loop around here and not get body blocked. So let's see. Okay, hit. And you can see, guys, 38 damage. That's with basically 60% damage reduction from 95 toughness. So if you go in here without high toughness or like high level armor or dodge, these guys will just 1-2 shot you. They pack a punch. Okay, so make sure everybody's going. So far, so good. There's one guy down here. Let's go here. Come back. Nope, nope, nope. I need you. No, stop. Stop running away. What? Don't run that way. Oh, that was a terrible way to run. Terrible way to run. Okay, I need you to aggro. Did we miss any? Okay, this guy's leaving. This is the worst part about this strategy. Yeah, I wonder if we can defeat like one on our own. You guys think we have a chance if like one gets left behind? I don't know if we do. Because we've still got like a decent number on us here. Okay, a bunch of them are dropping aggro. This is lame. I gotta go get this guy. Okay, let's try to run up. Okay, we're taking more hits because the pathing is funky. Okay, he's coming back down. I kind of want to repair a little bit here. Why are you running that way? Okay, a bunch of them dropped. This is lame. Okay. Wow, we just like have one right now. Normally you get way more than that. Okay, we have two. I think hold is what I'm looking for. So he stopped running at them. Yeah, hold is it. Okay. Okay, we actually have a few. Wow, I took a hit there I didn't need to. Okay, maybe I re-aggroed those guys. Okay, that's good. Come on down. Come on down the ramp. Come on down, guys. Come on down. You guys still coming? I don't know what they're doing. Let's heal ourselves real quick. Move a little bit further. Heal. Okay, let's start looping it back. Yeah. I'm gonna act like I'm gonna attack this top guy and maybe pull him out. Okay, looks like he's coming. Okay, looks like all three of them are coming down now. So this is good, and now we just run past them if we can, if we don't get body blocked. Oh, we're sort of getting body blocked. They're a little bit close. I don't know if... Okay. I think it worked. A little bit closer than I would have done. They cannot open this, so I think that's all of them. Let's repair. Not the cleanest, but it worked, so. And if there's like one inside, maybe we'll try fighting it. This ground floor, I mean, there's boxes, but I think these are just like trash. No, actually, maybe these are mostly decorative. I don't think there's anything worth much on the ground floor. I will check. Sometimes I think the second can have okay stuff. A lot of these are like fabrication, like these are advanced research benches and stuff. Let's see, these are empty. Yeah, it's just a bunch of fabrication. Yep, third floor is where it's at. It's basically this corner here is where this good stuff is. We already looked in that, and this stuff is kind of ho-hum. Let's check. Anything of decent value is probably behind a lock. Motor, nah, that stuff's kind of not amazing. This safe here probably has the best loot. Electrical, yeah, this stuff's kind of mediocre. Medical supplies. Empty. Okay. We'll go for the ancient safe. This is what it's all about right here. Okay. So Ancient Science book worth 5,000, solid. Power core worth 3,000. It's only 1 kilogram. We'll take it. A couple robotics components, looks good. This is all pretty solid loot. Armor plating is kind of heavy. I don't know if that's going to be worth it. These skeleton muscles are we can sell for 2 grand. I'm all for that. I don't know that the rest of the stuff is worth the wait. It's probably not. So you can see we're a little bit overweight on this deal. 51 to 23. So, but that's pretty solid loot. And let's get out of here. You can see we've been slowed down, so our stealth is now, it looks like actual stealth. No more Naruto running. Alright, we gotta open the gate. And let's head back to Mongrel. Yeah, that is true if we find a body. Oh, wait, how is that guy spotting us from that far away? Oh man, are we gonna have to drop something? We might be slower than the spiders with all this stuff. Well, it's kind of close. Oh, I'm surprised he spotted us that far away. If we have to, let's put this stuff over here too. That'll save a little bit on weight. And we could drop the splint kit. We can start dropping stuff if it looks like we're in a bad spot. Okay, they're walking away. Let's heal up. So they got 1 hit and then they lost interest. Fine with me. Save again. Saving all the time even though we haven't died yet. So maybe that's overkill. Old habits. Yeah, I mean, I guess we could pick up a body of like a fogman probably somewhere. And watching this while map painting. Hey, that's totally understandable. This game is Kenshi, Call the Shotten. It's kind of hard to explain. It's like a hybrid RPG RTS set in this like samurai inspired post-apocalyptic timeline with these funky races. It's very hard to explain. It'll probably just make more sense if you watch. Oh, here's some buddies. Oh, actually, this is a prince. I'm down to fight this. Let's do it. We should have. Let's look at our combat stats. Okay, our dodge is getting hit really bad. You know, we could drop this backpack and while we fight. Maybe we should. Just make sure we remember it. Okay, that's not a great start. Take 3 hits to the face. Okay. It's a lot of hits. I thought you were better than this, Clippy. We spent 10 days training for you to be better than this. Oh, and then wait, that's another. Is that another prince? I think it is. Wait, okay, there's the prince in the back. Let's aggro both groups. What could go wrong? I actually think we should be able to hold our own here. But worst thing that happens if they knock us out, you know, we're fine. But it would be nice. This would be a bit of extra money if we can get a couple. Okay, that was a nice hit on a prince. Need a little bit more of that. Okay, that was another nice hit. Nobody's knocked out though, unfortunately. This group does have decent combat stats. So they're not pushovers like the regular Fogmen. All speed 2. A lot of dodging. Okay, there's another hit. Okay, there's a prince down. So there's one head. That's the second prince right here with the sword. I'll re-aggro that guy. We're taking a few hits. Okay, we hit him, but he's not down yet. Sometimes funky stuff happens when you're up against like a wall. So there's the heads. That's what we were looking for, but we'll stick around and fight these heavies for XP. I'll speed 3 it though. We should be able to beat them, I think. You can see we're landing some pretty solid damage. So you can already see how far we've come in 11 days. Because this is not a two groups of these. So this was 2 princes, 8 heavies. Yeah, that's actually decently powerful force. I mean, not... These are regulars? Yeah, these are regulars. Okay, so this is just going to be a long fight. And a lot of dodging. Okay, they knocked us down. That's fine. We got... Wait, is that what I think it is? Oh, these are just the heavies. Wait, there's another prince. Let's go. Let's go. Get up. Get up, Clippy. Let's do it again with 0 chest health. Wait, is that... There's princes everywhere. There's another prince. Now with 0 chest health, we're probably going to get knocked down quite a bit, but... Okay, we got a hit on him. There we go. Easy peasy. 3 heads. Okay, where's the next? There was a... additional prince. Where did he go? Did he run off? Is he down here? Yeah, he's here. Let's go get him. So many princes, it's almost HRE. Yeah, I like that. Okay, we're going for the flying kick. It looks pretty cool. Unfortunately, it's getting blocked. So, wait, no, it's not. He tried. He took 80 damage. Basically blew off his left arm with that. And there he goes. 4 heads. Okay. And then we get knocked out. Right after we pull the prince's head off, we get knocked out. That's kind of funny. Get some repairs in here. Our robotics is at 33, so it's improving. We've had plenty of practice. Okay, let's go get our backpack, which was right here. And we can move a couple of these things over, maybe. Not that it makes a huge difference. What's the... Okay, these generator cores are heavy. Holy moly, 20 kilograms. You know what? It probably doesn't matter. Let's... What's our weight up to? 64. Okay. You know what? Let's carry somebody. The auto range is sketchy. Who's showing up? Oh, it's more guys in the distance. These are just heavies. Oh, seriously? Seriously, there's another prince. I can't help myself. I gotta do it. Are they turn around or are they coming back? Okay, they're coming back. I can't help myself. Let's drop the backpack again. with the heads of his fallen comrades. Yeah, sometimes the auto arrange is great, and other times it's like, yeah, I wish he didn't do that. The crazy thing about this area is you can spend, 30 minutes looking for princes and find maybe one, or you can just happen to be running through like we are too and come across, what do we get, like 5? I think, is that 5? Because I think, aren't there 2 in the backpack? I think that's prince number 5, which is 30,000 cats. So it's just the RNG of the Fog Islands or whatever. All right, let's speed to this. Should be able to take these guys out. Still taking a lot of hits, but I don't even mind taking hits because it is training dodge. So it's all good. You can see even with 3, you can sort of get like dodge locked. It does not have to be a horde of, 25, 30 enemies to get dodge locked. It can happen with just a handful. But then once they start getting staggered, you can get multiple hits off. You've spent hours without finding a single. Oh yeah, no, I do the tie myself to the pole thing all the time. I think it only works on organics though. I don't think it works on skeletons. I think the game's smart enough to not let that work. Okay, let's try to get back to Mongrel here. Okay, who are these guys? You can't be serious. Oh, these are just heavies with no prince. Maybe we killed their prince. Okay, are they... They want to fight. They're going to make this hard. Okay. Remember, you guys asked for this. I was going to let you go. Okay, they're landing some good hits. Okay, got him. It's funny how they can look fine, and then in the span of like 3 hits, they're all down. Martial arts, so totally balanced in this game. All right, we'll keep going. Our sneak must be pretty bad. Yeah, it is. We got a big encumbrance penalty, so our stealth is only 22. That's how we're getting spotted by everybody. And oh, great. Okay, here we go again. This is just a normal group, so these guys should get wrecked pretty bad. But it's going to take a minute. I'll speed through this. Okay, knock this down. We'll still get up. Really, another group? We're never going to get back. We did the thing where we hit them from the ground. I always get a kick out of that. We are one-shotting some of them, which is kind of cool. We're not getting much toughness anymore from this. Uh-oh. Not somebody to save, guys. Not somebody to save. Where'd he go? Oh, why he's running so fast? He's going super fast. Come back. Okay, that's... I'm not getting that guy. He's way too fast. No, I'll get the backpack. No, I'm not going to forget it. Okay, let's, it's right here. Nope, it's back here. I do think it's easier to sneak at night. So maybe that'll help us because it's now getting to be nighttime. So let's test it out. Okay, somebody spotted us, but they don't seem to care. So, oh, we'll do this. Maybe we can save this guy by launching him. Okay, he's actually in kind of a bad way. Let's go heal him up. We probably need to get some more first aid once we're back at Mongrel. Oh, great. People are being eaten. I don't think I can save everybody. Let's pick him up. Sneak. For now, I'm just going to try to save this guy. If we were in better shape, I would go for the save. You guys know I would. Who's that? Just a random heavy running around injured? Okay, whatever. You're not my problem. Speed 2. These text boxes are not good. Not good at all. Especially if you intentionally do that to your own guy. It can be a little disconcerting reading your own person saying that stuff. All right, we're just gonna walk by. Not very helpful, but we already have somebody on our back. If we didn't have this guy on our back, I'd think about going in, but we're getting a little bit of strength training out of this, which is nice. We're up to 11, and you can see it's leveling up here because we're now at 97 of 23. You can see we got a pretty decent load here. Another group up here, we'll just maybe walk past them. Let's go this way. Spotted. Okay, let's drop the backpack. Put him down and fight, although they might pick him up immediately. They do. Sent him flying. Okay, let's see if our guy sticks around. We just fight so much better unencumbered. So it's a little bit of a risk dropping him, but it's a risk holding on to him too. So you can see we've already thinned this out. There's like 5 of them left. Come on, guys. Nope, 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 nope. Don't reboot. Nope, nope, nope. Come back. Stop. Stop running. No. No. Okay, okay, he's coming back. For a 1v1. Yeah, good luck with this, buddy. Just one shot. Okay, we don't need to kill them all. Oh, they're coming back anyways, aren't they? No, not for long. Okay, this guy, let's pick him back up again. Let's go get our backpack. Yeah, so running around Mongrel with a guy on your back is a way to train strength, but it's not my favorite way because it's super boring. That's like an AFK technique. And if I'm gonna AFK train strength, my favorite way of doing it is in the Rebirth Holy Nation Slave Pit and just loading up manacles in your inventory. That's my preferred, and then you can run your computer overnight doing that, and you know, wake up and have 75 strength. I prefer that to just running around a city with a body on your back. Yeah. But so sometimes funky stuff can happen though in Rebirth when you do that. It's like the game Rebirth kind of breaks if you do that too much, especially if you start like messing around, because it's really easy to escape like the slave pits. There's several ways to do it, but you can start like unlocking your cage and putting the guards in the cages, and then the other guards think they're slaves and like will shackle them up, and instead of freeing them they'll treat them like slaves. It's kind of funny, but if you do that too many times you can totally break Rebirth. Leaving a computer running overnight is easy. I mean, I guess it depends where your computer is and if you care about like the electricity and heat and noise of it running overnight. But you don't have to do anything. You can set it at speed 3 and walk away. Yeah, but in Sweden, you guys probably have like crazy high electric rates. Our electric here, especially in the winter season, is not bad. It's actually pretty low. Okay, so we saved this guy. You know what? We'll put him in a bed. Oh, you know what? It calls it a kidnap. We're not going to kidnap him. Okay, so you're on your own, buddy. Let's start selling stuff. I've broken Rebirth a number of times. Like, because what I would do is, so during the day, I'll just power level strength and stuff, but then at night, I'll level lockpick and sneak and assassination. I'll like sneak up to the guards, go for a stealth KO. It's like a guaranteed fail, but then before they can hurt you, you hop in the cage. And they are the most forgiving guards of all time. They're like, oh, you're in a cage, you're good, we'll just lock you back up. So you can play games like that and really power level, because your guys don't even have to sleep. Even the organics don't have to sleep. So at nighttime, you can train stealth, assassination, and lockpick. And then during the daytime, you're grinding strength. And then if you want to get yourself into fights, you can grind toughness, although I don't really recommend that because healing takes forever in Rebirth. But you can actually, like, the slave pits, it's like the best training academy in the game. Like, it's silly how that's the case, but... okay, let's see, how much money does this guy have? Quite a bit. Okay, you want to take some of this stuff off her hands? Here's... Okay. Let's go to the next merchant. Okay, let's see. We're gonna buy some health, or first aid, I mean. Let's get like 2. And we can sell power core components and a couple of the heads, and then we've just got one more head to sell. This ancient science book, I think you can use these for tech, but I don't know that we're gonna like tech far enough to need them. I don't think we have anything unlocked that requires ancient science. So we'll probably just sell that also. Let's go to... this vendor's probably fine. Hey, Kalahari. I am going to continue the Trebizond series. A couple of people have asked that, like, oh, you're starting a new one. Does that mean the other one's dead? No, it doesn't. Okay, let's trade with this guy. Okay, he's actually got a lot of money. And... you know, I don't think I really need the splint kit. Okay. So we got 59,000 cats in the bank. I think that's enough for me to start my next phase here. And this phase is going to be like a little bit lengthy and involved, so bear with me. It starts, we're gonna buy this house for 14,000. I kind of like this house, and then we're gonna go. Let's see. These guys, they're random squatters. They'll leave. Not beep. Beep, you gotta stop. We already saved you once. I have nothing. They exiled me from the hive. I'm defective. People, there's some YouTube videos of people doing beep playthroughs where they turn beep into like a combat god, and those are kind of fun. But other people have done like a bunch of those, so I felt like that wouldn't be too original. Sigh. Another week, nobody. How much money do you want? It's a solo run. I don't really like managing squads in this game, so sorry, beep. Okay, so the build system in this game is kind of strange. I'll put, because I think this small research bench, I think we're gonna need a better one soon, so I'll just put it like here on the roof. We're tied into like the city power. That's not how you do that. I haven't done this in a minute, so bear with me. Okay, we gotta hit confirm. That's right. Okay. And then this thing requires 3 building materials, which we can go get across the street here. Okay. And these are building materials right here. And I'll get some extra ones because I will probably use them. Okay, and let's go build this thing. You can watch this thing slowly rise up. This is going to be a little bit of an extended process. I'm not sure if other people do this or if this is like something funky that just I do. But I'll show you guys. Okay, so I think I'm trying to remember the tech tree here because it's been a minute. I think I want tech level 2. Yeah, I think I want tech level 2, so we need 6 books. So I think this guy sells books. If he doesn't, somebody else does. Yeah, he sells a ton. I'll just get like all this guy's books. And you know, I don't know if we'll need all of them. I'll get that many for now. And then we go back over here. You have to like put the books into the workbench's inventory. Like over here. Oops. Okay, so there's 4. And then when you hit tech now... Oh no, you need 6. My bad. Numbers are hard. Okay, there's 6. Go to tech, and now we can... Oh, we have to tech small house first. Okay, small house. And then we stand at this thing and hit use. I tried doing a shift click and it opened the Steam overlay, but that's probably a skill issue, Shayren. Right click moves them over, but not the whole stack. It moves them one at a time. I'm rusty, guys. I haven't played this game in like probably at least a year and a half. So that's why the basic stuff, I'm like, wait, hang on, how do I do this again? But it's coming back to me. We have to go a little bit further here because the skeleton repair beds, as you'd expect, because they're pretty powerful, are like a little bit of ways into the tech tree. They are not like a starter tech. The same way like just a regular bed, if you're an organic, is easily unlockable. It's not really the case with the skeleton repair bed. And here's our, here, I'm going to uncheck open to the public. Or no, this is the city, isn't it? Yeah. So we're on like city power. That's what this stuff is here, city power and battery. If you make your own base, you can control whether it's open to the public. Okay, so that's small house and tech level 2. So we need 2 more books in this thing. Tech level 2, and we'll get started. And then tech level 2 unlocks a bigger research bench, which we'll need for more advanced tech. So I know it's not the world's most exciting gameplay watching my guy do whatever that is with his hands. But the end product here is worth it. It's kind of fun. Yeah, the next level workbench is big. It is. That's why I'm up here on the roof. It does fit over in this corner, is where I usually put it. And then we can deconstruct this thing. Okay, there's tech level 2. I think we can just straight up dismantle this. Let me check tech. Yep, we've got it. Research bench 2. So let's dismantle this. And then pick up our building materials because I think we might need them. And then go over here. Somebody's getting eaten outside, but by the time I get there, they're dead. So, sorry. Sorry, give us a little more time. We maybe can help you. Okay, so this is the big one. You can see this thing's not playing around. It should fit over here because I've done this before. Let's see, what's the best way to do this? That's probably too wide. It is probably like this. That's a lot of red. It looks like this should work here, but I know I've done this before. Flashes green for a second. This is like XCOM vibes, where like the grenade, you've got to get the perfect pixel. Come on. Come on. It's usually not this tricky. I wonder... Let's try this corner. Okay, it would work like there. You know what? That's good enough. This thing does not have to be perfect. That's great. Is there any really? Really, Google? Thanks for that. My Android phone is trolling my live stream. So annoying. Okay, I thought we just picked up building materials. Do we not have enough? Oh, it needs iron plates. Okay. We can go get some iron plates. Was it 10? Yeah, we can do that. We can build... I think we've already unlocked like the basic chests. Let's take a look. No, we haven't. Well, we probably should. I can like set up some chests down here. Yeah, Google engineers, they're definitely trying to be helpful. Okay, iron plates are here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, that's gonna be two trips. When will I stream chess? Oh, guys, you don't want to see that. This would be the worst chess you've ever seen in your life. They got the ELO system, 150 ELO chess. Got like kindergartners beating me down. You guys really don't want to see that. Every variety streamer plays chess at least once. Yeah, well, half those guys get like coaching from pros because they can afford it. And then they do, what was the name of that? They did a tournament like on Twitch, like a bunch of the big like gaming influencers. I forget the name of it. It was actually kind of fun. I watched some of it. Let's go get some more plates. But those guys, there was like legit money. Of course, those guys are super popular. 1600 ELO, that's pretty good, isn't it? 150 ELO chess, you don't want to see it. It's, you know how in like normal chess, it's like mostly good moves or like okay moves and occasional blunders. When I play, it's inverted. The good and okay moves are like in the minority, so it's like 80% blunders. It's bad. Okay, so we needed 3 more iron plates. Okay. We could hire Beep to do shop runs. Yeah, we could. I don't even know if that saves time. A little bit, but I just don't like micromanaging different squad members. It's like we talked about last night. Same thing with like The Sims, where once you start juggling a bunch of different people, it feels like too much. And maybe part of that is because I'm like sort of a control freak in these things, where I don't like letting them just be autonomous and do their own thing. But that's partly because when I do that, they just do terrible things. Okay, gear storage. Let's do that to like get some. Is this what we want? No, we want item storage, don't we? Because this is like, yeah. I think we want item storage. Let's do that real quick. Okay. You went to a chess club in the 1800s. That'd be kind of cool. What was the vibe like in the 1800s at a chess club? That'd be kind of cool. Also, you've been around for a while. Vampire confirmed. Okay, so there's item storage. If we're organic, like beds would be obvious choice, but I don't know if there's a point to it. Let's go. I think we want to go Tech 3, if I'm remembering this right. I think I do not have the tech tree memorized because I think we need Tech 3. Okay, so that's 10 books. We have enough. Is it shift right click? Okay, shift right click pushes them all over. Tech 3, this is going to take a minute. That's why we speed 3. Was my dad there? He's pretty old too. They're level 3? Okay. Is it in like the electrics section? I think for repair bed we need like engineering blueprints, which are a little bit trickier. I think we might have to go to a different merchant to find those, but we should be able to find them here in town and not have to go anywhere, I think. We have a working in darkness penalty. Should I build a light up here? What was that thing made out of? One building material? Okay, let's see if we still have working in darkness. No. So you can see there is a science skill that we're slowly leveling. But once we get to the stuff we need, we are gonna abandon the tech tree semi-completely. Yeah, it's an overpowered skeleton repair thing. It's super strong. The way the game balances repair beds being OP is there aren't nearly as many of them as actual like human beds. So like depending on where you are on the map, there might only be one repair bed in the area. And you have to pay like decent fees, but honestly guys, it's so easy to get money in this game like out after your first like week or two that putting the repair beds behind using money to lock them out is not that effective. But sometimes it can be inconvenient, like depending on where you're at. A repair bed, you might have to run quite a ways to get to one, but of course skeletons can also just repair in the field, so it's not that much of an issue. Has anybody done the robot joke yet? No. I was torn between a couple names for this guy because I was thinking about doing Sir Lancebot. That could have been funny, but Clippy's good too. I thought both of them were good, so I put in Discord. All right, we're almost tech level 3 here. Okay, we got it. Let's take a look at, here it is. Okay, so we need engineering research. We also need a higher level research bench, which you do here. And so we need 10 more iron plates for that. And we need iron plates, engineering research, and then I'm gonna build a chest by the door. Let's just do something like this. Wait, that's I have that backwards. Make sure we line it up reasonably well. That's probably good enough. Yeah, that's fine. And let's go build that. Yep, that's true. The wear damage does add up over time. Okay, I'm gonna put a few of these things in there. So we've got 2 building materials here. And then let's go back to our guy across the street. Oh yeah, the music comes in like yeah. Okay, so he has, there's our 10 iron plates. He does not have engineering research. Let's go on a you know, maybe the robotics guy or the general merchant has those. Let's check real quick. We could check the barkeepers too. I kind of doubt that a barkeeper is going to have that. He does not. Let's check the general store here in the front. Wait, why is this closed? I guess it hasn't opened quite yet. Should open soon. There we go. Usually stuff opens at 6. So that was decent timing. Hey, is this our first Shek? I don't think I've really shown you guys Shek before. They are big and they have more health than most of the other organic races. They have less blood, but a slightly slower bleed rate, so it's kind of a wash. And they have the different races, and then like the subclasses within the races have different like skill boosts and penalties. If you're really curious, it's on like the wiki. But these guys are good at like strength and toughness, like you'd expect. They're sort of like the barbarian archetype or whatever. Okay, there's one engineering research, so I guess that's better than none. That might be the one we sold early on. I don't know that anybody else is going to have it. I don't think the Shinobi Trader had one. I'll go check since he's here anyways. He definitely does not. Do you guys know off the top of your head? These signs that I'm highlighting, these are like the merchant types. So like this is a crossbow, like ranged weapons. This is a melee weapons. This is a bar. This is clothing. Robotics. This is another bar. This is like travel gear. So this is like backpacks and stuff. This is building supplies. This is armor. I guess we could check the bars. These robots are actually thousands of years old, all the Shotten, so I hope so. Yeah, I'm not sure that any shop can either. We might have to go get our own, or maybe run to an area. Yeah, bars, I highly doubt they're going to have. Engineering. You think Travel One might have a chance? Yeah, okay. Nope. No luck. They do, so the skeletons, they do sort of have like some rust and wear on them. So it's not like they're in perfect shape. Let's see. We could go back up to this workshop and open that last chest. That could have one in it. There's also ruins over here that could have engineering research. We could go to another city and look. For now, let's build this upgrade to this thing just to get the iron plates out of our inventory. And then we can brainstorm what we want to do. You know, lockpicking 34, is that enough to get that chest up here at this post-ancient workshop, the one we couldn't open? But when we tried to open it, we were at lockpick 20. So the fact that we're now at 34, do we have a chance? We could also buy tools and go up there and just brute force it open. And that thing could have engineering research, but I don't know that that's guaranteed. So that could be a bit of a wild goose chase. Yeah, a lot of the skeletons you run into in this game have like gone haywire and just attack everything on sight. They're definitely like a unusual race here. Although not among players, I think they're pretty popular among players for reasons that we've talked about. Were we supposed to get 20 iron plates and I only got 10? Or no, these are the base ones. It kept 10 from the previous level, and then when you hit upgrade, it goes to 10 out of 20. So we still got him. We're good. I think he's going to stop. And now he's going to add the rest of them. There we go. And while you build stuff, you level engineering skill here. So I think if you're playing with like a big faction, it can be helpful to have dedicated people, you know, for teching and building and stuff like that. But when it's a solo run, it's kind of like being a YouTuber. You're a jack of all trades, you know, master of none. You're And before we go off in search of that extra book, I'm actually going to do one more tech. Okay, let's put one of our books in here. Actually, I'll just put them all. Why not? And we'll put this here too. It's not going to go away, I don't think, unless we actually use it for something. We're going to do imprisonment. And you guys probably see where this is going if you know about this game. And don't worry, we're still Clippy. We're going to be friendly. We're not going to imprison sentient creatures. It's all going to be on the up and up. Don't worry. Clippy would not do that to a sentient creature. Clippy has sinister intentions. I mean, once you guys see, I'll let you guys be the judge. I think it's allowed in a friendly run like this, but you guys can make your own determinations. But the same technique I plan to use can be used with anybody, including like faction leaders, which can be really funny if you're so inclined, but I would not call it friendly behavior. I won't bury the lead, although most of you probably know the plan anyways. So what you do is you turn this house into basically like your personal training dojo. And so I put like some prisoner cages over here, and then what you do once they're in the prisoner cage, you determine like their gear and stuff, and you can lock the door so they can't escape. I know it's sounding dark. You know, a lot of this stuff can be taken out of context, but you lock the door so they can't escape, and then you determine what gear they have. So if you want them to have armor, if you want them to have weapons, and then you can let them out, and they'll try to fight you. So basically, you can train against enemies of your choice as far as skill level, and it can be super effective, especially because I'm not planning to do this with organics. We're going to go get some fellow skeletons and use them as our sparring partners. And it's extremely effective without being cheesy. Yeah, it's like a gladiator training situation. Yeah. Okay, interior prisoner cage. We need 5 iron plates. Let's start with like, I probably only need a couple of these. Which way's the front? Is that the front? It's a little bit hard to tell. I think that's the front. I think that's the lock. So our friendly guy Clippy's building like a combat dungeon. Seems legit. All right, let's go get some iron plates. But the advantage of doing this with skeletons is you can toss them in the repair bed. And you can hop in the repair bed. So you can be grinding combat like semi non-stop. Iron plates, what do we need? Like 15? 5. We're slightly short. That's fine. Industrialized gladiator combat. Yeah, it is. But they're machines. They're broken machines. So now if you're going to do this, because you can kidnap like faction leaders, some of which have really high combat stats. And also if you want to go like, if you're doing like a role play run, like say you want to role play, you're like a Shek warrior and you want to kidnap the leader of the Holy Nation and just train against them in combat all the time. You can do that. And you can do that with, there's like 3 major factions. Down here, there's like Shek Kingdom. Sort of up here is the Holy Nation. And then up here in the east is the United Cities. And they're all kind of bad in different ways. Like, the United Cities are slavers, but they're not as racist as the other factions. The Shek don't do slavery, but they are racist. And then the Holy Nation's the worst because they're racist and slavers. So they're just terrible. I have never done a Holy Nation playthrough whatsoever. It's just not for me. But as far as, I guess, the least bad would, I mean, racism is bad, but slavery's worse. So I would say Shek Kingdom is probably the most like ethical of the major factions. There's some minor factions that are better, but you can't, like, the game is not so open where, you know, hey, my favorite faction's the anti-slavers. You can't give the whole map to the anti-slavers. There's limits on like what settlements can change hands and like world state changes, if that makes sense. Keep building our combat dungeon here. Yeah, I guess racist, yeah, is not a good way to put it. They're like, they look down, yeah, on weaker, and even within their own race. So if you're like a weak Shek, they look down on you. So yeah, racist is not the best way to put it. But it is not like a very, I don't know. I mean, they're more open and welcoming than most of the other factions because you can go into Shek territory as like most of the starting characters. I don't know that there's a single start. Maybe one of, okay, the starts where you have like a faction affiliation or might be a no-go. You know, there is a start where you start as a Holy Nation citizen. There's a start where you are like the son of a United Cities captain. There's like some faction affiliated starts where I think if you go into the Shek Kingdom, they might be unfriendly. But most of the neutral starts, you can just walk into the Shek Kingdom and they won't really mess with you. That is not true of these other ones. There's slavers running around the United Cities, like left and right. They'll just randomly try to enslave you. It's like a crime to be poor. You can get locked up for being poor. And the Holy Nation, if you're like the wrong race, they will just send you to a slave pit, like straight up. So. Okay, it's only the Holy Nation. Yeah, because they're actually, the United Cities and the Shek don't really have beef because they don't share a border. They're sort of like, the Holy Nation has beef with both factions on either side, but the United Cities and the Shek, I think for the most part, ignore each other somewhat. Okay, let's talk to this guy. We need, I think, 5 more plates for the last one. We already had 2, so we'll go finish this, and then we'll go off and get our last engineering book. Oh yeah, we were talking about Rebirth. Rebirth is my single favorite training area for strength. You can do the manacle trick where most of the organic races, with I think the exception of the hive guys, because their legs are different. But if you're like human or Shek, you get these manacles here. Well, you can put them in your inventory, and then the slavers will put new ones on you. then you put that in your inventory. So basically, you can load your inventory up with the manacles or whatever, such that your weight is like 200 kilograms. And then you just walk around like power leveling strength throughout the course of the day. And then we were talking about it earlier. At night, you can train lockpick. You can try to get out of your shackles and your cage. You can sneak around the guards. You can go for stealth KOs. You can power level so much stuff there. It's actually pretty easy. We might put some lights in here too. Do we need a? Maybe I need to tech some lights. Let's look at that. Indoor lighting. Let's do that. You know, DeWin, I haven't seen Avatar in so long, I don't get that reference. It is, if you know what you're doing, it is really easy to break out, though. All right, let's go down here. Let's do some lighting. Ceiling fan, lamp. Let's do some fans with lamps. That seems reasonable. Let's do like 1, 2. Okay, so that's another 4 iron plates that we need. The training dojo is coming online, guys. Slowly. Very slowly. Okay, there's a light. You know, are we just out of the light? We are. That was pointless. Whatever. I can't be bothered to fix that. Okay, so we need 4 more iron plates if this guy's got them. He does. Okay. Isn't the next Avatar coming out soon? I'm starting to see promos for it. Base building in this economy. Also, guys, people are getting eaten outside. I kind of want to go help. But we got to get the dojo up first. I don't know. I saw a trailer last night for I think it was fire. It seemed like there was a lot of like flying Navi and fire. I don't even know, guys. I'm pretty out of the loop with Avatar, but the fact that I saw an ad makes me think that it can't be that far off. Unless they're doing the thing where they like promo movies that come out in like a year. Which maybe that's the case. Okay. So the dojo is pretty good. We're just missing our repair bed. Let's leave. We'll wait, it was locked? Let's close it then. Okay. I think I'm gonna go up to our first workshop up here and see if we can open that. Should we go help? Who's screaming out here? Oh, I don't even know if we can get there in time. That's so far away. If we happen across a fog camp on the way, I'll fight him, but I'm not going to go way out of my way for it right now. Well, okay, so the first Avatar came out years ago, and then a few years ago they came out with, wasn't that like a like more underwater like kind of vibe? I think I did watch that. It was fine. So that was the second one, and now their third one is the one I'm talking about, and I think it's like, I don't know, Fire Navi or something. Part of the trailer, he was like making flames with his hands. So that's the one I'm talking about. I don't know what like Blue Avatar is. I don't actually know. Wait, is that a prince? Come here, Prince. Come here, Prince. It's your time. Oh, you're talking about that Avatar. Oh, okay. Oh, then we're just not on the same page. I've not watched that Avatar. I know people say it's like awesome. I don't really watch anime stuff at all. I thought you meant the James. I'm talking about the James Cameron like mega blockbusters. The film series James Cameron has dedicated like the last 20 years of his life to, something like that. Okay, yeah, we're talking about two different things then. Oh, now we got bands involved. There's so many avatars. These are just heavies, so yeah, it doesn't matter here. And these are regulars. Okay, so this is just going to be an extended brawl. That's fine. Yeah, I feel the same way, Sharon. That technically impressive, and then the fact that like I remember so little of them. I do remember more of the first, but the second one with like the water tribe or whatever, I probably watched less than a year ago, and if somebody quizzed me on the plot, I would fail badly. And that's not an amazing sign for your movie. But yeah, I remember the special effects just with all of them. The special effects are awesome. Like they always have been. But they are not super memorable. I mean, they make a lot of money, so that's why they keep doing them. And I guess fair enough. I saw somebody say also that, some of the techniques and like innovations that they come up with are used in other movies. And so that's cool, I guess, too. But as far as the movies themselves, I don't know. They're okay. I'll usually, once they go on Disney, I'll watch them once they're like free to stream. But I'm not gonna like, drop everything and get babysitters so I can like go watch them in the theater. The only movie I've done that for recently is like Dune 2, because I like the new Dune movies are really good. All right, let's repair a little bit. And let's keep heading north. Discovered High Village over here to the west. They are probably friendly because this is the Western Hive. Here, we'll go check it out. We're here for adventures. We'll go check out this High Village. I don't think they're going to have engineering research. But, maybe we'll get lucky. I actually highly doubt they will. Yeah, the new Dunes are really well done. When I watched the first one, I was like, this is shockingly good. And then the second one was just as good. And I'm not usually a movie rewatcher. Like even movies that I like a lot, I don't rewatch all the time. I like I'm talking, you know, 8, 9, 10 years between rewatches. But I made an exception before Dune 2. I rewatched Dune 1, even though it had only been a year, year and a half, which for me that's that's unheard of. But it was that good. Okay, so I think our best chance is so this is like a janky robotics store. Here, I'll show you some of these hive merchants. So this is where's the shopkeeper? Here we go. So they've got really trash stuff. Oh, I guess we could sell them a fog princess. There you go. They've got like these limbs are bad, and then they've got the authentic skeleton repair kit, which is anything but authentic. I think our best chance might be the general store over here. Why are you following me? I think the hive, they have like they like skeletons, or they have like a curiosity or respect for them, something like that. No, this Lantern of Radiance, this thing's a scam. Don't fall for the scam, guys. No engineering stuff here. Does that I've never bought that lantern. Does that thing work, or is it actually a scam, guys? Oh, you thought we were talking about Doom? Okay, so the Doom movie, that's like a throwback. Wasn't that like The Rock back before he was, you know, like super A-lister? That's a throwback. Half the people in the chat were probably like don't even know what we're talking about with the Doom movie. I never watched it, but I saw like some clips. It looked terrible. It looks so bad. Okay, so they just kind of marvel at skeletons. Yeah. Yeah, I mean all the factions have the mechanics where so this one is going to be if you is it right click? There's a way to get how do you get the stats on a village? Do you just leave the cursor on it for a second? Right click is not working. You can look here though. So like Western Hive, we're at 0. You can see these are our relations with the major factions. So cannibals hate us because we started as a cannibal hunter. Dust bandits are at -10. Starving bandits, I think these guys are at -10 with like almost everybody. And then the shinobi thieves like us because we paid to be a member. So faction name, hey, we're just gonna call our faction Clippy. So now in the UI you can see Clippy 4 times in case you forget the name of our guy. That's The Rock's best movie. Oh, I remember people like clowning on it back in the day because that was that like 2009 2010 when that Doom movie came out. Yeah, I'm not sure if you can get to friendly with cannibals either. I've never tried. We might run across some and we could try fighting to see how we do. Uh, let's see if they aggro us. Well, okay. Okay, they're gonna do this thing. Should we? So just talking to them certainly doesn't work. Should we try like screeching at them? Let's do this. Okay, that didn't work. I'm still not sure if there's like a correct. Okay, they're getting chunked. if there's a secret response there that keeps these guys on side. These guys are kind of like the Fogmen in that it's just strength in numbers. One-on-one, none of these guys are scary, but in a group they can land some hits. They also have no armor. These weapons are not particularly good, so this is pretty close to a Fogman level group, so we should be okay here. But even if they knock us down, it's all good. You can see how much smaller we are. It's harder to tell because the Fogmen aren't very big. But here, you can tell once people get up here, like, we're shorter than almost all these guys. So the way the combat works, yeah, it's a bunch of dice rolls going on behind the scenes, call the shotin. So what the game is looking at, that's a good question because we haven't really talked about it in depth. So these guys have a attack and defense stat that's tied to the weapon that they're using. There's like katanas, sabers, hackers, all this stuff. I think these are considered hackers. I'm not positive. I think they're hackers, which are actually good against mechanical enemies, which is a little bit unfortunate for us, but it's all good. So anyways, they have an attack and defense skill based on their weapon that they're currently using. Now, normally, if we were holding a weapon, there's a block skill that's tied. Well, it's not really a block skill. It's the game is looking at their melee attack versus our melee defense. And if, they're at the same level, I think it's about a 50-50. Now, if their attack is 10 and our melee defense is 80, they probably have like, I don't know, a 5% chance to hit. It's really low. And the game will show that as our guy just blocking. Now, with us not using a weapon and being unarmed, it's a little bit different. Instead of melee defense, it goes straight into dodge. And then it does that same math. So these guys attacking with 26 into a 61 dodge, they're missing much more often than not. And then on our side, offensively, we're looking at our martial arts skill, which is 44, versus their defense skill of 19, which means when we attack, we should hit more often than not. Now, the thing that can happen is because there's so many of them, and we're doing martial arts, we can just end up dodging all over the place. Which, there's a dodge, there's a dodge. Okay, there's an attack. Okay, we just got hit a couple times. There's a dodge. But this is all just dice, tons of dice rolls behind the scenes. There's no, skill component to this, really, other than what situations you put yourself into. Yeah, no, we're grinding toughness last night. Yeah, we're doing quite well on toughness. That's why today it's time to go for strength and martial arts and that stuff. Because 95 toughness, I can work with this, for the rest of the game pretty much. Alright, I'll speed this up. As long as another group doesn't show up. We've thinned this one out quite a bit. You can see all the bodies and blood. That's not our blood. But this would be faster if we were playing a weapon character because the blocks are way faster than the dodge animations. So with a regular weapon, you can go block into attack, whereas this one is more like, 5 dodges, 2 attacks, 5 dodges. It does get better because you get faster. I think it's tied to strength and dex. And also, I think having your strength way below martial arts slows things down a little bit. But these fights will not always take this long. Yeah, you can super micro, but yeah, I can't be bothered. I can't be bothered with all that. All right, we're healing up. So these guys are crawling around. I don't think... Oh, why are they crawling in a circle? That's kind of weird. I don't think it's super friendly behavior to like beat these guys while they're down, so I'm just gonna walk away. I feel like that's... Now, on the other hand, I don't feel an obligation to heal them up. So, they're on their own. We continue. I haven't decided if we're gonna go for like super high level OP robotic arms or stick with these base ones. We'll see how it goes. You know, if we happen to lose one, well then obviously that decision will be partially made for us. But right now I'm not planning on like intentionally engineering limb loss on this guy. Because the base robotic limbs are pretty good. I mean, they have 200 health. But they are still, I mean, getting the like lifter arms or whatever, getting up to like 100 strength and then getting the lifter arms. Because here's another strange thing about this game. So it might seem that most of these stats are capped at 100. And as far as like the leveling itself goes, that's true. I don't know if those guys didn't see us or just didn't care, but either way, it's fine with me. But behind the scenes, you can actually multiply some of this stuff past 100. So like if we grind strength to 100 and then put on the lifter arms, which give you extra strength, the game will consider it extra, if that makes sense. And same thing with like speed and athletics. If you grind athletics to 100 and then put on the really fast legs, you can run super fast. Yeah, why is he Naruto running? He thinks it's cool. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Good question, though. You would think a skeleton could change limbs normally. I'm not sure why that's not the case. Maybe that's a game balance thing, because they're already so strong. I don't know. You would definitely think that, though. And this was a longer trip than I thought. All right, Purple Sands. We're getting there. It's going to be a real bummer if we get to this thing and our lockpick isn't high enough. Which is possible. We're at 34. Okay, we're here. So the chest we were looking for, was it... camera's being glitchy. I think it was over here, right? I'm remembering correctly. 7%. Okay, we can. It might take a minute. Okay. Okay, that's good. Now, it's also possible there's no engineering research in here. But we'll see. There's some wild animals over here. Some of the wild animals in this game are actually scarier than like humans. There's like, okay, we're good. There's 2 in here. We'll take the CPU unit, repair kit, and this katana's pretty good too. We'll take all that stuff. Yeah, okay. Okay, that was exactly what we're looking for, so let's head back. Successful mini raid. Ooh, okay, we gotta go check this out, guys. So this is a beak thing. Now, as you can see from what this thing has done to these cannibals, it's pretty lethal against organics and even us. But we'll see how we do here. I'm gonna watch first. Because technically, whoever wins this, and it's going to be the beak thing, they did a bit of damage to it, but not nearly enough. These guys are dead men walking. Whoever wins is going to go hostile on us. So I'll just let them play it out at one shot. This guy's probably going to get one shot. He blocked it. This guy with 7 defense. Okay, it's only 26 attack. There's different kinds of beak things. This is just a regular adult. There's like elders that are scarier, but wait, is he not hostile? Where's he going? Where are you going? And they're really fast, as you can see. They don't look like they should be this fast. They're really fast. Okay. Okay, now are you coming back? Where? What are you doing? This guy's losing his mind. I want to see how we do in combat against you. Yeah, is it because we're not edible? Here. He won't even come back if we try to fight him. With the backpack and being, oh, actually, we're not even over encumbered, so we could fight reasonably well. Did they have, like, a nest nearby? Because they will fight to defend their nests. Come back. Seriously? Big things. Running from us. Come here. Come here. Come here. Stop running. Why are you so fast? Stop. We just kicked air. Come on. Okay, this is a waste of time. I don't think there's a nest. Well, if there is, I'm not seeing it on the map. You can get like eggs from the nest, which can be kind of good, and they will try to defend the nest, but yeah, we're just that guy. That's a waste of time. We'll fight beak things. Don't worry about that. We'll fight plenty of beak things in this run. They're all over the place, and usually they're not that passive. Even, oh, do these guys want to fight? Hey, we did it. we did the speech check. They're cool with us. We yelled the right stuff back at them. Okay, whatever. Kind of funny. Just get out of here. If we fight all the cannibal groups, we'll be here forever. Yeah, I think they're called beak things. Yeah. If I had known that guy was going to run away, I would have jumped in before the cannibals got smoked. Is my bad. I'm not sure that we can beat... I think he would have beat us. I mean, we would have landed some hits. But, I mean, he has a lot of health. I don't know. He was damaged. You know, maybe we could have taken him. If we landed the right hits, because I think it was like his head or stomach had like a decent amount of damage just from that swarm. So, okay, who are these guys? More shrieking bandits? Okay, whatever. I haven't been playing that much EU5. I talked about this a little bit last night. I'm waiting for some more patches just to like fix bugs and clean things up. So, I don't know. It's definitely playable now, but there's some little stuff that was annoying, and I was like, hey, you know what? I'll just wait for some patches. So, I'm at like between 20 and 25 hours. I have not played a ton of EU5. Yeah, the beak things, so if you're playing in organic, the beak things are significantly scarier for two reasons. One, the biggest one is they want to eat you. And so when they down you, they're not going to walk away. They will actually like peck and eat at your body. Oh, are these just fogmen? Wait, is that what I think it is? Uh-oh. You picked a bad spot to be run around. Come here, Prince. So the first part about the beak things, they want to eat you, and if they down you, they're not going to walk away like a lot of the bandits do. They will eat you to the point where you die on the spot. So if that's not scary enough, they are super fast. Where you're probably not outrunning them unless you have sort of a speed build. Like you're like a hive guy. Hey, stop trying to run off. Come back. Really? Really? Get back here. We might do a flying kick and just one-shot him. If the pathing will allow us. We have similar speeds. How far are we going to chase? This is friendly behavior, guys. Chasing down fog princes and then ripping their heads off. Clippy is so friendly. Do we have like the same speed or something? Okay, we're running at like 88. So he's running at 21 miles per hour, which is insanely fast. How do we check how fast we're running in terms of miles per hour? Okay, there we go. There we go. We got him. He did a weird, like, loop. And are his boys still behind us? Yeah, they are. Okay. We'll let them get a shot at payback. It's not going to work. Oh, guys, we got the new kick. Martial Arts 45. I don't know if you guys saw it because it didn't really go off. I'll play it slow. It's not that one. It's like a two-part leg kick. Not that one. That's the standard, like, flying. Okay. Let's see if we can do it on this guy. Oh, you're right. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, it's been so long since I played, I forgot about that. You're totally right. Yep, and this tells you, like, yeah, your XP percentages and stuff. So our run speed is 20. Okay. That's why we weren't making a lot of progress. Hey, actually, guys, we can help some people out here. Okay, this guy wants to fight again. Good luck with that. I want to show the, like, two-part kick, because it's kind of cool. He's just doing all his other moves. That's not it. It's not it. There we go. Normally it's faster. If we level some stuff up, it's significantly faster than that. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to pick the lock here. And you're free to go. Good luck to you. She says, keep them busy for me, will ya? I'm running the hell out of here. Yeah, will do. Good luck. And you'll get freed too. So, okay, that was... Guys, was that our first successful rescue? Now let's get out of here. Careful they don't see you. Now, you know what? At this point, I'm not that worried if they do see me, buddy. It's day 15. They're not ready for day 15, Clippy. All right, let's get back to base. Okay, here it is. Okay. Okay, so let's unlock our door here. And let's go put our engineering book up here. And that should let us tech skeleton repair beds. Here we go. You know what I could have done? On the way back, I should have kidnapped a skeleton. It's fine. We can just run back up. It's not that far away. I was intending to do that, and I totally forgot. But we'll go back and do it. It's all good. Yeah, thanks for reminding me about the arrow. This is actually good info. And it tells you the KO point. You remember before last night we were looking at toughness and then going down and looking at the knockout point? This is a way easier way to do it. I knew there was a way to see it because I remembered looking at it before, but it's been a long time since I played, so I'm still shaking off the rust. And I think the repair beds are going to require like some components, but we should be able to get that in town. Wait, this guy's following me? Seriously? We got one of these guys? Oh, buddy. Oh. Great. Okay, so skeleton repair bed, we're going to need electrical components, iron plates, and copper. None of that stuff is that hard to get. We should be able to get all that in town. I usually put it like right here. Let's try to center that. That looks pretty good. Okay, so it's 5 electrical components, 4 iron plates. Okay, so when I say kidnap a skeleton, they're like barrel broken robots. They're not like sentient. It's not like kidnapping actual person. That's how I can justify it. So but yeah, point taken. If this is not the friendliest robot in the world. He's just sort of friendly. Okay, let's see. 5 electrical components, 4 plates, 2 copper. Okay. See if this guy has everything. Clippy, the morally gray robot. Yeah, you know, that's fair. We do some good, we do some bad. Like, in the end, you know, what's the wash out to? I don't know. Okay, was it 4 iron plates, and then was it 5 electrical components? 2, 3, 4, 5. And then was it 2 copper? I think that's right. We'll see. We'll see here in a second. It's more like grave robbing. Yeah, I don't know what it is. It's effective is what it is. Okay, we'll see how I did on. Okay, we're good. Yeah, I mean, yeah, what's in the ultimate, you know, judging of things? Saving some people versus kidnapping broken robots? I don't know. I'll let somebody else be the judge of that. You could also do an ends justify the means things where, like, we have to do this so we can train up to do greater good in the future. I don't know if people are going to buy that or not, but you could make the case. Okay, what else do we have in our inventory? So we got 2 of these. We probably don't need 2. I'll leave one of these back. And, yeah. Okay, let's test it out. Okay, it works. You know, should we try to get this guy to safety? I know we tried doing that the other night and we couldn't get it done. Because I don't know if I want to bring him up for our robot kidnapping operation. Let's leave this here. And I don't think you can even dismiss these guys. Short of attacking him, I'm not going to attack him. I could just pick him up and run with him. Is his, like, butt showing? Like, what is this? What is this model? That's interesting. Okay, so I think we're going to try to get this guy to freedom first. So we'll lock this up behind us. Wait, no, buddy. Follow me. Lock. It's probably not necessary, but I'm doing it anyways. And let's go try to get this guy to the hub. I think that's the safest place. I think it's down here. I think that's the safest place for a Holy Nation Outlaw. Because I think it's their faction territory. Now, I don't know if we're better off sneaking with him. What's his sneak skill? No, his sneak skill's terrible. He's just going to fall way behind if we do that. So we're going to make a run for it. And if he gets knocked down, we'll pick him up. He's already struggling to keep up with us. So his run speed is 17. And ours is 20. Do the ends justify the means? I don't I don't know if we want to turn this into a morality stream. I think generally not. Personal view. I think generally not. I like that new kit, guys. Our guy is getting beat up. Yeah, philosophy time. No, nobody wants Rue's philosophy den. Nobody wants that. He's actually, I'm surprised he's not been knocked down yet. He's actually landing some hits. Good for you, buddy. But all it takes is for him to go down once, and they're going to pick him up. And if we can actually defend this... Oh, he just took a bunch of damage. Oh, sorry, buddy. He's crawling. Okay, now he got picked up. Alright, we can still save him. Okay. Where are you, buddy? Oh, he's crippled. Okay, well, we definitely got to carry him. I think we can probably be faster carrying him than he was. Oh, we can actually sneak too. You want Ruth's philosophy time? You probably don't. You say that because you haven't heard any. Okay, so we're gonna fix ourselves. Let's see if he'll let us carry him. He does. Let's try this. Let's try sneaking out with him on our back to the hub. Oh god, we're slow. We're slow like this. And what's our stealth doing this? 47, so kind of mid. We'll see. We'll see if this can get it done. Is it really a den or more of a damp, dark cave? Well, where I live, we don't have basements, so it's more of a den. There was a time when my gaming den was in a basement, but that was a long time ago. Wait. I can't help myself, guys. When the princes show up, I can't help myself. We maybe should... Okay, I was going to say maybe we should drop him, but we just kind of one-shot him. I'm going to put this stuff in the backpack. Save a little bit on weight. He's got backup coming. Wait, they're just running past me. Okay, maybe we should drop... Drop the backpack first, because they won't pick that up. and that'll lighten up slightly. I like basements a lot. It's just my area, they're not required, so nobody builds them. But I grew up with basements, and they're awesome. Like, you can do so much with them. Like, I know some people just use them for storage, but we had a big basement. So when I was a kid, we played in there all the time. Like, I think basements are great. Oh wow, there's a group of this guy's buddies. I wish we could like hand him off to the group. Let's go help. But yeah, I miss basements. It's such a great like multi-purpose area. You know, you can put like mechanical stuff down there, like hot water heater, HVAC, stuff like that. It is really good storage. You can do like if you want to have like a gaming area, even I mean aside from like PC gaming, but if you want like, you know, set up a TV, a console, a couch, like it's a lot of fun. Okay, are they looting? What do you think you're gonna find on a Fogman? They literally only have like rusty clubs and stuff. You guys, here, can I heal them? Guys, we're like the best friend of the Holy Nation Outlaws. Okay. All right. Well, guys, I would not recommend going this way, but I can't save you from yourselves. Maybe they're trying to get to Mongrel. Trust me, you'd rather go to the hub. Yeah, in tornado areas, it would be really... You'd think people would consider basements just for that reason, but instead people do those gimmicky storm shelter things where it's like a thin metal closet that they like bolt down in like the garage or something, and like I hope those bolts are like really really heavy duty and effective, because if they're not, I don't know that that's any safer than just going to like an interior room, honestly. But I've seen like those storm shelter things. I'm kind of skeptical of them. I don't know. Maybe if they're installed like perfectly with great hardware, they help. They kind of look a little bit coffin-like to me. They're like so cramped. I don't know. Oh, you had one? Did you like yours? Did you ever have to use it? I think it just comes down to money as to why we don't have them in areas like that. Is like building a basement might add, you know, $10 or $15,000, maybe more, maybe 20,000 to the cost of the house, and people just aren't willing to pay that. You know, if you can have the same, you know, square footage above ground for $20,000 cheaper, I think people would do that, even though I wouldn't. I think I would pay for it because uh, you're sort of increasing your square footage significantly by doing that. So, like, if it's a one-story house, say it's like a one-story, 1,500 square foot house, typically the basement's going to be the full 1,500 square feet. So, if the difference is, you know, $25,000, you just doubled usable square footage. Now, I know it's not like for like completely in terms of like finishing a basement does require extra work and money, but to me, they're versatile enough. I would do that 10 times out of 10. But then again, I can't afford a custom home. And I also suspect in areas that where basements aren't common, you would pay like a pretty significant extra charge because builders aren't familiar with it. And they may not even do a great job if they're doing something for the first time. Oh, your shelter was full of spiders. So you didn't even go in it. Oh, that's terrible. All right, guys, we might get this guy to the hub. We'll see. We're getting there. I mean, we're over halfway, I think. This is a hive caravan, or nomads. They should not be hostile to us. We can tag along with them for a minute. You see a lot of guards. Okay. Hey guys, don't mind me just cutting through your caravan. Oh. Well, this is less good. Why are these guys out here? I guess, are we on the edge of Holy Nation territory? We must be. If these guys are here, so these guys, they're not really fans of skeletons, so I'm gonna turn around, and you guys pretend you can't see that. Yeah, okay, we are on the border. I think this is Holy Nation territory up here. I wasn't expecting to see them in this wooded area, but okay, it's fine. If they had spotted me, it would have been immediate combat. I think this path does cut across Holy Nation territory, which could be a little bit dicey. Especially given our run speed is not particularly good. Stack is a Holy Nation town, so maybe we swing south here and kind of skirt the edge. Yeah, this is legit. Okay, there's another beak thing. So is he going to chase us because we have this guy on our back? Maybe. I don't know. I'm just going to go for the hub, and if this... I don't actually know if that guy's going to chase us or not. Okay, this is... Okay, this acid rain is probably going to hurt our buddy. We'll just try to get out of it quick. Okay, this is a Western High Village, so that's fine. We could cut down here. Let's cut down towards the High Village. Although that takes us towards the beak thing. If we didn't have the guy on our back... I don't know. Maybe I'll just, like, split the difference here. If we hit a Holy Nation patrol, we're certainly going to have to drop this guy. And we could both end up... I don't think we can beat a patrol right now. Okay, here we go. Hub. Okay, it's a little bit further south than I thought. I thought it was up here. It's down here, but that's fine. We had the general area correct. The town you used to live in was the hottest town in your state. 110. Okay, 110 is pretty brutal. Holy Nation is quite violent. If, you know, when we come back, we could pick a fight with them if you guys want. Let's see, do we have anything on us that we care about? We could sell this Fog Prince head, because this is the hub right here. So this is the starting area for the default game start, which is like wandering nomad or traveler or something like that. And it's a fairly forgiving area because the worst thing around are like starving bandits who will beat you up and then search you for food and take it, but they won't take anything else. So it's pretty forgiving. Okay, let's put our guy down. Okay, he says we're alive. We can say, fool, don't stop, they'll catch up, thanks to me, or what happens now. this is a little bit rude, although it's true. Let's say what happens now. Should be safe to split here. Good to know you, pal. Okay. So there sometimes they offer to stay, which we were going to decline, but he wanted to do his own thing, and we're fine with that. So let's sell our Fogprince head. This is probably the vendor that most new players will meet for the first time. I don't think we want any of that crap. And sometimes there's like some bandit camps around here. I don't even know if it's worth the XP. Okay, this is probably one with these lights. We'll head that way just for fun. Just see how we stack up against these guys. Yep, these are, let's see, dust bandits. So let's head this way. Let's see. Okay, he's trying to talk to us. Okay, we'll talk to you, buddy. Cough up some of those cats. Don't hurt me. I'll do whatever you want. Go hassle someone else, Snake. All right, let's just talk about this peacefully. We'll go with 3. Let's talk about this peacefully. Make it easy. Hand over your cats. If you give us your money, we won't kick your face in. Do not make me ask you again. Please, can't we settle this some other way? No. I don't have any money. It's all in our WeChat account. So these guys, they have a little bit of like weapons and armor, but it's not particularly good. They also have some range guys, which we haven't really fought range guys. They're kind of annoying, but if their aim is bad enough, they can hit their own guys. And it does matter where you stand. So I'm going to use the rest of these guys as like a meat shield. That was a decent hit. So you can see the armor reduce the damage on that. And you can also see these guys getting shot in the back. But I think, are these the first guys? Okay, that was actually a pretty big hit he took from his own buddy. These might be the first armored guys we've fought. But you can see it's got the like minus number in parentheses for how much I want to loop around and be on the other side. I want to keep these guys between the crossbows and us. So like here is fine. Okay, that was a 102 one shot. That was actually kind of a nice hit. So there we go. So 90 minus 11. If we didn't hit him in the armor, that would have been 101. But yeah, you guys get the idea. It's not an earth-shattering system. Oh, you have scorpions in your area? We don't really have scorpions here. We do get tornadoes also, but not so much scorpions. At least I've never seen one. There may be some. Okay, we're kind of on the wrong side of this. Let's loop around again. Okay, that's better. That's a nice hit. So we handled these guys pretty easily. I say that like it's over, but it functionally is over. Is this the leader? Yeah, he's the boss. Sometimes these guys have bounties. This stuff's not even that good. I mean, it's okay. Sell value 705s. It's okay, but I don't know. We're fine on money. Let's go deal with these crossbow guys. The crossbows can like stagger you, which is a little unfortunate. And they show up on your model, so your guy can look like a pincushion. He already kind of does, but toughness 95. These are barely breaking a sweat on Clippy. Okay, got him. These guys, they have... this is kind of trash. Yeah, it's stuff. It's okay. It's not. It's fine. If we were starting out, we would be looting this stuff and putting it, you know, in a normal run where you don't have like armor restrictions. You'd probably be looting some of this stuff, maybe putting some of it on, taking some of the other stuff back to the store. But I can't be bothered with all that. Let's... we're probably fast enough. I want to go up here. Now, that's going to take us straight through Holy Nation territory. The question is, are we fast enough to do that? And 20 miles per hour. I'm not sure. How close are we? Because there are some, like, Holy Nation scouts that are quite fast. Let's try it. What's the worst thing that can happen? Trying to cut directly across Holy Nation territory as a skeleton? What could go wrong? Their actual warriors have better weapons and gear than anybody we've kind of encountered so far. Who's this? Oh, Hungry Bandits. Oh, these guys. These guys are so weak. Are they even worth our time? Probably not. We'll let them be. Oh, he's trying to talk to us. He's trying to talk to us. Buddy, we don't have any food. You are barking up the wrong tree. You don't want this smoke. You really don't. There's no need for violence. I have nothing to give. I'm not worth fighting. We'll give him every out. Nope. Nope. They gotta learn the hard way. These guys are so bad. These guys are probably worse than Fogmen. And that's saying something. Fogmen are pretty trash. Look at this. Our friendly Clippy just took out... How many was that? Like 12? 12 bandits. Leave them for dead. We're not going to chase down guys like this. Okay. We gave them chances. Wait, are they trying to fight again? Are you seriously coming back for more? Oh, these guys. Now are you done? Slow learners. Wait. You can't be serious. Okay. Debatable whether or not that was friendly behavior. Okay, so this is a Holy Nation city. We don't want to go through it. Odds are quite high we'll run into a patrol just doing this, but we might be able to skirt around them. I'll go speed 2. I'll mix it up 3 and 2. This is a little bit sketchy. But, I mean, we have high stealth. Decent athletics. Why are we -2 here? Oh, we're only losing 2 speed from stealth. That's kind of crazy. Holy military base. Okay, whatever. Holy mines. They do use slaves at the mines. So if we wanted, we could go try to free some slaves. I don't know how well guarded they are. We could go take a look, maybe. Okay, so out front, there's a sentinel, 3 sentinels, and then anybody else inside? That is another sentinel. Sentinels are decent. I'm not sure. Not sure if we win that or not. You guys want me try to try to free slaves here, or to go do our training dojo operation? What's the chat vote? I'm down with either. I don't see any mounted turret weapon. Somebody says freedom? Okay. Okay. The mounted like turret weapons can do a lot of damage. It would be super friendly to free people. Agreed completely. Oh, here's a guy coming out. Let's unlock their shackles. Oh, the jig is up. Okay, so I'm not sure how we're going to do here. So these guys have decent stats, decent attack, defense, and they actually have decent gear too. So I don't know how this is going to go. And we are, as usual, outnumbered. So they're doing some damage to us. What's this guy? Slaver? Okay. Okay, block that. A lot of dodging. Let's go speed 2. So much dodging. Okay, we got a kickoff. And we hit this guy in the stomach. Did pretty good damage to him. Where's he going? Oh, the slaves. The slaves are... Wait, why is he attacking slaves? Dude, that is so rude. They were working. They were literally mining this stone. And this guy's just... That's so rude. Okay, we got another shot off. We are taking a lot of chest damage. Okay, that was a nice kick. Hit 2 guys with that. Fortunately, we are also getting hit quite a bit. Okay, there's one down. Stop going for slaves. They're literally not even doing anything to you. Okay, they're just wrecking slaves now. That's so rude. See, these guys are not friendly. Not friendly at all. Is the guy healing himself? Or no, he's like staggered. Okay. They still have their shackles. Oh, a patrol showed up. Oh boy. Oh boy. You know what? We are not winning against the patrol. joining the fight. Yeah. We'll be back. Oh, these guys. Now, so once these guys are down, they will heal them and keep them. They're not going to kill them, most likely. Yeah, be friendly another day. I agree. We're out of here. Oh, was that another? The patrols are just arriving in force. Yeah, we'll be back. Okay, I think everybody's gone. Yeah, okay. Let's heal ourselves a little bit. I'd say that went well, guys. We got a bunch of slaves beat up. I see pick failed in the background. I think they're still trying to escape, which I wouldn't recommend for them until I come back because the AI does not know how to escape. Yeah, decent training. That's right. A decent training. It's an adventure. This guy's all about his friendly adventures. So we tried. It didn't work out. We'll come back. We'll come back once the dojo's online. All right, so we're headed back up into Obedience, I think this area is called. Because there's some ancient skeleton things. And now we can't kidnap the big spider guys for obvious reasons. You can't. Wait, I have a bounty. Yeah, I got a Holy Nation bounty for terrorism, guys. Let's see how big of bounties we can get just being friendly. I like how they call that terrorism. You know, a bounty from the Holy Nation is like a badge of honor. So I'd be more disappointed if we didn't get a bounty. Okay. Usually there's skeletons walking around this big open area. Okay. Let's take a little look around here. Yeah, friendliest terrorism. That's right. Now, sometimes it's random. It can be spiders or it can be just walking skeletons. Obviously, we want walking skeletons because that's what we can carry back. Okay, where are you guys? There's a skeleton. You guys think we can beat a skeleton one-on-one? Or not a skeleton, an iron spider? Not sure. Really? Are we gonna get no skeletons? The game's gonna do that to us? If so, that's lame. This is key to the dojo. Not seeing a lot of skeletons, guys. Am I missing something? Did you guys spot one? I saw 2 iron spiders. And, okay, there's one. A skeleton. Or, I'm sorry, iron spider again. Man, where are they at? You guys want me to try to 1v1 an iron spider just for fun? Also, you can't stealth KO these guys, if you see that. You know, we're here. Let's see. Let's see how we do. They hit hard. That's the biggest thing. Let's see. Let's see what happens. Okay, hit us for 26. Dodge. Hit him for 84. That was a nice hit. 126. Okay. 126. We're dodging. Got him. Not even close. Oh, he gets right back up. Hits us again. 125. We're hitting for more damage than I thought. 83. Look at that, guys. Look at this. Just wrecking iron spiders. So their loot is kind of mid. Yeah. Let's go fight that other one just for fun. Okay. Would it be better to try the acid rain spot for a skeleton? You mean the spot in like the middle of the map? Like, is it here with the big skeleton city? Because if so, I agree with you. That's my backup spot. I forget the name of it. It's been so long since I played. Yep, that's my backup spot. We might be headed there shortly. Because I'm not seeing it. And I don't know how often, like, stuff spawns in. If we have to, like, leave this area and come back. How that works. I'm not even seeing... Where'd that second iron spider go? There it is. We'll go fight this one too. Just for training purposes. See how we do. Last time was easy. Let's see if it's easy again. 84. Hit us for 24. A nice double punch. Another double punch. He's down. Guys, these are non-competitive. That was a beating. Okay, so I think this was... Okay, you know where else we could check? We could go up here. Since we're over here anyways. Let's go north. This is a lot closer than going to the middle of the map. If we don't find one up here, then we can go to the middle of the map. Because there's a lot of old skeletons in that area. But this area is just more convenient. So let's go here next. Because there are sometimes skeletons that wander around these floodlands. Okay, let's see if we can spot some. There's a spider. We'll go fight him. Wait. Come on, Clippy. You can do it. Don't have pathing issues. Wait, he's underwater. We can't fight him underwater, I guess. Wait, he just disappeared. Okay, he's coming out of the water. We're leveling swimming, even though we're running along the bottom of the pond. Okay. Okay, come on. Come out of the water. Let's fight. Let's do this thing. Here we go. Yeah, we went to Burns Tower was our first stop after because I did the Cannibal Hunter start. And running away from the cannibals, we took a decent amount of damage. So that was our first stop in this run was Burns Tower. But we're not kidnapping him. That is the opposite of friendly behavior. Okay, easy peasy. Trying to see. Okay, that's another spider up here. There are regular skeletons. Maybe if we go check out the ruin, you guys think that would do it? Maybe there's some over there. And we'll fight the spiders too on the way. Okay, why did you choose to walk through that puddle? See how that dodge training is coming in handy? Because these guys attack fast. Got him. I think if you take their components, they permanently die. Yeah. Okay. Where's that ruin? Let's head that way, I guess. Oh, there's another one. Trying to avenge his buddy. Didn't really work out for him. Alright. Okay, this is just like a... This is a tiny ruin. Calling this a ruin is kind of a joke. It's like a collapsed tower. And there's nothing in it? Yeah, it's empty ruins. Okay, let's go to the next one. Another ruined tower. See if there's anything in this one. It kind of looks like no. Nah, okay. Onward. I should slow down a little bit so we can keep an eye out for skeletons, which I have not seen a lot of. There's another iron spider ahead. Come here. Okay, easy peasy. Check this one out. CPHP, I'm not sure what the ultimate long-term goals are. We talked about the whole idea is like this guy's a friendly character, so we might try to like figure out what's like the best world state, like probably helping the Shet Kingdom, helping the anti-slavers, getting rid of the Bugmaster down here. I don't know if defeating the Southern Hive even leads to a better world, because I think if you do that, it just causes a bunch of Fogmen to spawn in their abandoned settlements. I don't know, but one thing we talked about doing was just sort of exploring like a lot of these different regions, because I haven't explored the whole map. And that could be fun, just to sort of like wander around, see what's in different regions, see who's friendly. Okay, let's see what's in here. Okay. Just one I can take. If there's multiple of these, we probably don't want that fight. Now we're glitching into terrain. What is going on? Wait, now are we outside? Oh god. Or swimming. Okay, let's try it like this. No animals. Just Clippy in his backpack. Okay, we got him. Let's heal up. The backup is coming. Stop trying to fight. Okay, whatever. Okay, our legs are getting pretty jacked up. Okay. So this ruin, I'm guessing it's like the others in that the ground floor is probably not going to have much. Oh, there's two up here. Let's see, can I just pull one? See if this works. Yeah, if I take the components, they won't get back up, but I mean, we're half here to train. Are we getting glitched outside the building? Yeah, we are. Of course. I don't mind fighting him a second time. But yeah, if you take the components, they do switch to dead. That's why he's called Clippy. Okay, that's a good line. We've done a lot of terrain clipping. You're so right. Yeah, it's just a friendly sparring match. That's right. Oh, he's actually back up. Okay. These guys are still down. Recovery coma. Recovery coma. Let's go upstairs, fight the second one. Fight him on the stairs. Probably clip out here. Oh, we have a terrorism bounty for the Holy Nation because we tried to free one of the mines with slaves, and it didn't go well. We ended up with a bounty, but we plan on getting extensive bounties with probably both. Really, we're doing it, guys. We're clipping, but he's clipping through. Everybody's clipping. Also, this guy's kicking our ass. What is going on? Holy moly! Here, let's come out here. Hit hold. Heal yourself. Were we glitched? We're not punching back. Getting some robotics training here too. Okay, let's try again. Where's the entrance? Here. I don't know what that was. Okay, this one's already damaged. We might be able to like one-shot it. Maybe if we actually get an attack off. We're getting dodge locked by single enemies. What is this? There, I'll turn off hold. Was hold doing it? They should still attack with hold. That's not passive. I don't know. Yeah, I think you're right. I think we're getting staggered because they have a longer range than we do. Okay, I think this is the same layout. There's usually not much on the second floor, and third floor is where it's at. One more spider to go. Okay. Let's see what we got up here. Empty. If it's an easy, oh, this guy wants some more. Okay. Just getting staggered. When there's a lot of like objects around, it can lead to really funky stuff. Okay, this is not looking as good, guys. Why are there so many spiders here? Maybe I should have taken those components out. Maybe you guys were right. Nah, I still think we're fine. There's one. And we're like glitching. We're glitching a lot. Come on. Really? Are we gonna get knocked out here? What is going on? There we go. Ouch. Man, that guy kicked our ass. Alright, let's heal ourselves. Get some payback. Should be getting decent XP out of this stuff though, because these are decent enemies. They're not like... Okay, let's get up. Try this again. Because the advantage we have is we can repair and they cannot. I mean, they slowly repair over time. But okay, this guy, like, he's so beat up. I don't know how... Oh, really? Did we just clip down a floor? The clipping is out of control. It's unfortunate we're taking every hit in the chest too. Okay, great. Hey, we're training a lot of robotics here. It's all good. Let's go back upstairs. Wait, that guy leave? Where'd he go? Oh, he's back here in this corner. Okay. Oh, we just whiff? We just kick air? Okay, we got him. Okay, let's see. Is he right back up? What was that? Who sees us? Somebody downstairs? Okay. Guys, I'm just gonna go loot the good safe. This place is kind of a nightmare. Hey, Clovers. It's going well. Got ourselves stuck in a ruin here, pretty much. Okay, well, that's a lot of stuff. So these are really good. Some repair kits to last a lifetime. Okay, that's good too. Let's see. Of course, the issue is this stuff's heavy. We now weigh a ton. Total weight 146. Not ideal. Let's fight. Fight our way out. Really? We're in a wall standoff here. Okay. Guess we might as well repair if we're in a standoff. Combat in these buildings has a few issues. It's part of this game's charm. Now we're clipping into generators. He's still hitting us. What is going on? What is this? What is this? Are we stuck here? We better not be stuck. Okay, let's... Oh, we just drop a floor. Whatever. We're following the 3 laws of robotics to an extent. We have tried desperately to save a lot of people with mixed results. All right, let's get out of here. Of course, we don't really need the money. But the repair kits are handy. And technically we are training strength here because we're so overloaded. So this is fine. Even though the goal was to get a skeleton sparring partner, instead we just fought like a ton of iron spiders, and I'd say it was a mixed result. You know, we took out quite a few, but then towards the end there we were kind of getting our ass kicked too, so it was a mixed result. We should do a rhyming stream. Ruse poetry slam. That's the one thing people want to hear even less than the chess streaming. Is Ruse poetry slam. Oh god, we're so slow. But it is training some strength, so this is okay. And we're so slow, I'm not even sure we can get away from iron spiders. Yeah, we'll see. Rue the musical. I should still keep an eye out. It's possible that we could still see a skeleton spawn somewhere. I think we're gonna have to go to the other area though that people were talking about. I think it's this one. It's one of these two. Some of the areas I know by sight better than like map memorization because it's been so long since I played. So how much faster are we if we don't sneak? 6 miles per hour versus 5. Okay. So this is one way people do train strength, is you just overload and walk around. But I find it really boring. So this is not my preferred way, but here we're actually accomplishing something. We're bringing all this crap back to Mongrel. And we're going to cut across Obedience again, and maybe stuff will have respawned down here. If that's the case, we can make another attempt at our whole reason for being here. Okay, why would the AI path it that way? Did you see that? We just came down. Are we actually trying to follow this thing? Because we came down, we angled left, and then sharp right. Whereas, like, couldn't we have just gone straight through here? I don't know. And, like, all these weird, like, 90-degree angles. The pathing in this game is funky. Like, when you do the map pathing, like, you go out here, right-click on Mongrel, the path it will take you to get there is sometimes crazy. Okay, usually there aren't as many guys in this, like, closed up area. They're out in the open. Okay, spider. I don't really want to fight him unless... If we walk by him and he aggroes, it's one thing. Let me just look around really quick. I don't think I'm seeing it. Yeah, I think that's a no-go, guys. I think we're gonna have to go to the other place, but it's fine. It's another place to like kind of show and explore, so that's cool. Like, what is this path thing? Yeah, I like this place too. All these giant, like, robotic hands and arms and stuff. Especially once you get like the fog, like twilight here. Music starts hitting. It's kind of atmospheric. See if the spider notices us. The spiders are like blind, basically, so yeah, we're good. We're not doing a base, but we actually do have a house that we've been working on. It's all done except we need our sparring partners, and that's what we came up here to get, and we failed. So it's unfortunate. I mean, our stats are improving, so you remember, was it, it's either previous stream or the start of this one, our carry weight was like only 17. So anything beyond 17 started counting as an encumbrance penalty. Well, we're up to strength 17 now, which isn't that good, but it's certainly better than strength 2. And you can see now our threshold is 32. Below that, we have no encumbrance penalty, so... And actually, I could micro this better if we're better off putting the cores in this bag. It doesn't make a huge difference. Watch, I do all that, and it makes no difference. These are all 2. Let's put that there. Okay, let's put you there. Doesn't matter. Okay. Did that even speed us up? Did we go from like 6 to 7 or something? Not sure that paid off time-wise, but whatever. You see the weight did go down quite a bit. If you're going to be overweight, you want to put the heaviest stuff in the backpack. That's what I was doing there. And the lighter stuff in your personal inventory. But I guess if we're trying to level strength, then you probably want to do the opposite. But this is not my preferred way to level strength, so I'd rather just get out of here. Oh, really? These guys? We're doing this? Okay. Okay, guys. Can't just let me go. The way I like to do it is sparring with a full backpack, a large backpack of iron is my preferred way to do it. You can train more things at the same time. Really, dude? Are you seriously trying to fight me with one arm? These guys. Well, actually, that's still my second most. My number one preferred way is not very useful to show on stream because it's getting yourself locked up in the rebirth slave pit. and then you do the manacle thing where you unlock your shackles, put them in your inventory. The guards will put new ones on you, and you do the same thing until your inventory is full of shackles. Okay, well, who's like... Oh, great. There's... Really? Okay, we gotta fight another group. Great. But that's my favorite way to do it. It works better on some races because there's two kinds of shackles in this game. There's the like boot shackles if the race can wear boots, and then there's the pants shackles for hive and skeletons. And you can fit more of the boot shackles in the inventory if that makes sense. But that's my favorite way to level strength is... They coming back? Is actually doing the rebirth start, and then you can power level strength during the day, and then at night you can level locksmith, assassination, and sneak. So you can really power level. The Fogmen just love to attack everything. It's in their nature. All right, let us go, please. Really? Okay, if it's just two guys, we're losing to two guys. It's sad. Okay. Leave us alone, please. Up there eating somebody over here. I would help, but we have no chest durability, and I want to drop this stuff off. So, sorry. We'll come back. Okay, strength 19, so we are gaining strength slowly. Also, I want to heal up at our repair bed. Okay, wow, that took forever. Okay, let's sell some stuff first. Sell all these generator cores. Sell some components. Don't really need anything from him. Let's go to the robotic store because this guy actually has a lot of money. And sell the rest of this stuff. You can see we got a pretty decent amount of money. And then we'll sell the last of it to our guy up here. And the repair kits I'll just put in a chest. We'll probably use a bunch of those. Okay, sell that. These science books, I guess we can just hang on to. We don't really need money at this point. So let's put... That's reasonable. Let's go heal ourselves. Oops, not dismantle. Nope. Don't do that. So we're up to 20 strength, still have 95 toughness, 55 dex, 63 dodge, 50 martial arts, 82 stealth, 37 lockpicking, 42 robotics. So yeah, we're getting there on skills. Okay. Lock this thing behind us. I don't actually think people will go in and take your stuff, but I don't know. It's like a habit, I guess. Let's go. We're gonna go towards the middle of the map. This is gonna take us right through Holy Nation territory, but I think we can just outrun them. Because I think it's one of these two that has like skeletons for sure. So I'll just aim here and we'll figure it out. So at 21 miles per hour, I think we can outrun most everybody. And as we leave, if who's fighting down here? If people need help, oh, these guys do need help. We're gonna help them. We're gonna help. I think this is a guard. I think this is a guard that ran too far. It is. We'll help him out. He's actually doing pretty well up there. So this is what I'm talking about. If you watch us, you see how often we have to dodge. Watch this guy fight where he can just block and counter strike. You see that? Block. And it hits back. Block. Yeah. So for fighting these large groups, having a weapon is better, but 1v1 martial arts is the best skill in the game for combat. And once you get high enough, you can still take out groups easily. It's not an issue. Okay, looks like that guy's fine. He's beating up on down guys. This guy. Okay, whatever. You're on your own. You want to do that. Okay. Onward. Wait, was somebody being eaten? Oh, somebody's being eaten. Can we even get there in time? I don't even know if we can get there in time. We'll try. Is he inside the rock? Is it one of these glitchy ones? It might be. See if I can get the camera inside. Oh, what a mess. This guy's, he's got to be toast, right? Hard to tell. Why are there so many princes? Guys, that's like... Is that 4 princes eating this guy? 5 princes? You guys see this? This is insane. See how this thing curves up on their head? That's a prince. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe it's 4. Nope, there's a 5th one behind. It's 5. That's insane. Yeah, we'll go mix it up. Yeah, we'll mix it up with these guys. We'll see what happens. Okay, there's one down. That guy's for sure dead, though. The most we can get for that guy is some payback. Hope you guys like dodge animations, because you're going to see a lot of them. Wait, are the princes running? I think they're running because they finished. Okay. Come back. Let me with these giant rocks. Okay, that's so glitchy. I think they're running. Okay, they're running this way. These are heavies with... Well, here's one prince. I don't know where the other princes went. We'll go chase these guys down. We just one-shot the prince. Did you guys see that? Why can't we loot him? There we go. Alright, we got 2 of the 5. Not great, not terrible. That guy was not savable. When 5 princes are eating you and we're across the map, you're just done, unfortunately. Okay. I don't know what the, is it friendly behavior to hit these guys when they're down? I'm not sure. Not sure about that. Alright, let's go back to our original mission. That's a heavy limping away. That's true. They do eat people and can't be reasoned with. So maybe wiping them out is the friendly thing to do, is just exterminate them. Yeah, probably so. Okay, this is going to take us directly through the heart of the Holy Nation, which is a little bit sketchy. Especially when we come back carrying something, hopefully, and we're going to be heavier. Wait, why did we just run down here and then do a 180? What is this pathing? Let's try again. This is the way we came from. Okay, whatever. We're hauling. Here, we'll do normal speed. Look at this. Look at the speed of the Naruto run here. He's getting lost in the fog. Yeah. Well, that explains it in the Fog Islands. What about the rest of the map where he's doing the same nonsense? Alright. So that's another Holy Nation city. That is... Or no, that's the Holy Military Base. That's, looks like 2 different... Is this the same group or is this 2? What are you guys fighting? I'm fighting a bunch of these wild animals. These wild animals are usually pretty good, but they're kind of badly outnumbered here, so... Yeah, those guys got it. That's fine. Who's... Okay, they did not see us. This is right through Holy Nation territory, so it's a little sketchy, but... Holy Farm over here. Yeah, no animals in the party. Strict solo only. What's our athletics up to? 55 and climbing? Okay. Not too bad. Okay, I'm trying to remember if it's this upper area or the lower. Wait, he just doesn't know where to go from here. Okay, what if you went here? Okay. Bad Teeth, I think, is another Holy Nation city. Going at this speed, we could easily run into a patrol, but I think we can outrun them. So. Okay, why is it doing some funky stuff here? Here, let's just... Why is it turning around? Let's go here, I guess. I don't even know where it's taking us anymore. Why are we going this way? It's like I'm on a journey with everybody here. Okay, this looks fine. Be glad you weren't watching yesterday, Dewin, because we almost got Beep killed. He followed us out of Mongrel without us realizing, and we went to mix it up with some Fogmen, and Beep is there and gets his ass kicked. And we had no combat skills. This was like, I don't know, day like 2 or 3 or something. And we were able to sneak him out. We were able to, I think, did we pull him back to guards, or we were able to do something. We got him out, but it was kind of sketchy. I was gonna feel bad if we got Beep killed. I didn't know he was following us like way outside the city just to do his like normal Beep talk. Yeah, we pulled him to the guards, and yeah, that's how we did it, because we had no combat skills at that point. Okay, so we're approaching maybe our destination. Let's keep an eye out for... Yeah, this looks promising. Oh, some lightning. That's kind of cool. Another one. Let's keep an eye out for skeletons. Lightning all over the place. It's kind of hard to see. The game tries to mess with you, so it'll show you, like, it looks like an iron spider. It's just a terrain object. This thing is, you know, long defunct, but they're not all that way. This is a real one right here. So you've been warned. I see a lot of iron spiders. Not so many skeletons. I think there are some here. We just need to find them. So many spiders. Black Desert City. That's like the skeleton city. Even though there aren't that many that live there. Yes, this is acid rain. If we were human, I think humans and Shek take damage. I think Hive is immune to acid rain, if I'm remembering correctly. So there's actually some pretty good vendors here if you want to buy stuff, and you can buy houses. You can set up here if you want. But I'm just looking for a sparring partner. So I don't know, I guess I can look around the perimeter of the city. I know I've seen skeletons here. I know I have. Just a question where they're at. Spiders, although actually these are terrain objects. Does anybody know, like, the best place to find them around here? Do I just need to wander in the Black Desert region? Let's check out this big thing. I don't know if I've explored this. Oh, is this a library on the other side of the bridge? Okay, let's check it out. See what's here. I don't know if I've explored this one. Okay, do we need to go up these stairs over on this far side? Oh. Oh, interesting. What is all this? Broken drones, a bunch of crafting stuff. There's a guy. Oh, there's multiple people up here. There's a soldier bot. You don't see that many soldier bots in the game. It's like a sub race of the skeletons, but you can't start as one. Skeletons, you just start as like a regular normal one. We go up here and talk to these guys, see what they have to say, maybe. Ask them if they've seen any renegade skeletons around we could train with. Man, there's a bunch of these soldier bot guards. Nobody wants to talk to us up here. Is that normal? Literally nobody wants to talk to us. Here we go. Quinn will talk to us. Okay. Let's see what he's got. Whoops, I didn't mean to buy that. This is some high level stuff though. I mean, that's... Okay, these are some pretty good weapons. If we were using weapons... These are about as good as it gets. If we needed more engineering research, it's here. Science books. Research blueprints. This guy's got a lot of stuff. Can we buy a broken skeleton off him? Here, let's sell him our... It's funny how... So, having the Fog Prince heads be worth a bounty makes sense in Mongrel. That they're paying to have, you know, a local threat reduced. It doesn't make as much sense in the rest of the world. Like, why would these guys care about a Fog Prince head, you know? Maybe it's like a valuable trophy everywhere, but it seems a little silly. Okay. Let's keep looking. There have got to be skeletons around. It's usually not this hard to find them. We've now checked like multiple areas. Kind of crazy. Like, it's just spiders. Spiders everywhere. A lot of them are broken. Most of them are. Where's the orbital laser area? Where's that? I could have sworn I've seen skeletons around this area. Maybe I'm misremembering. Man, I don't know. Southeast, under the desert, east of this place. Like down here somewhere or further. Here, hang on one second. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Let's go check out this ruin. I know they're here, and this area is so big, I bet we can find one. I know they're here. I feel like I'm like losing it. Okay, this... Let's see what's this... Oh, is this... Here's one, guys. He's on a harpoon turret. Oh, there's actually a couple. Okay. We can work with that. I don't really want to get harpooned, so I'm going to go this way. Oh, there's one there too. There's actually quite a few. Wonder if we can pull them off this thing. I mean, I hate to do this, guys. I'm going to cliffhanger it there for the next episode. Because my kids are back home, I can't really stream when they're here. So I apologize for that, but it's the main reason I can't do the daytime streams, and they're back now. So we'll continue this. We'll get a guy off of here, and next episode. So this episode was like getting the dojo set up. The next one is going to be actually putting it into practice. So, and we trained, we did quite a bit this one. We're actually a halfway decent fighter, and we haven't even focused half these attributes yet. So, okay, thanks for watching. As far as next stream, I'm probably going to do tomorrow night, and I'll do a poll, either probably on YouTube. I'll link it in Discord if people want to see episode 3 of this or the next Trebizond episode, because I'm fine with either. I know we've done 2 of these back to back, but both are fun for me. So I'll do that poll and post it, and whatever the result is, I'll probably stream tomorrow night. So, okay, thanks for watching. See you guys in the next one.